Hello, I'm physicist Isaac Newton. I was born in England on December 25th, 1642, and I studied at Trinity College, University of Cambridge. I discovered my love for physics and made a variety of pivotal discoveries in the history of physics. One of these paramount discoveries being the laws of motion. Now, let's stop talking about me and more about the laws of motion. There are 3 rules we need to know in order to understand my laws of motion. First off, let's discuss what motion is. Now folks, motion is the act of changing location or position. For example, Molly right now is in motion because she's changing her location. Let's discuss the first law of motion. The first law states that all objects in motion will remain in motion. Let's go find Molly to discuss and learn more about the first law of motion.
Newton's first law of motion, sometimes referred to as the law of inertia, an object at rest stays at rest and an object in motion stays in motion with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. The first law states that all objects in motion will remain in motion. If I roll this ball across the floor, it will remain in motion unless something stops it. An example of inertia would be a Mack truck driving lumber. If the lumber is not tied down and the truck driver hits the brakes, the truck and the person will stop because the driver is strapped in, but the lumber will continue moving forward.
Now on to the second law. The second law of motion states that mass and acceleration are inversely proportional. I use the equation F net equals ma to describe this law. As mass gets bigger, acceleration decreases. Now let's go find Hannah to learn more about the second law of motion.
Because the second law states mass and acceleration are inversely proportional, if I add more weight to a bike, it will take more time to accelerate than if there was less weight.
Now on to the third law. The third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
For example, when you push on a wall, it gives back the same force in the opposite direction to keep you balanced and from going through the wall.
Thank you for watching the video, and I hope that this lesson helped further your understanding of my 3 laws of motion.